Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sage. What is up? Today's video is by request. I was requested to do a video about the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth is very similar to Lost Realms. In fact, some people call it Lost Realms 2. And the Labyrinth chest rewards that you get from defeating those goblins are pretty much similar to Lost Realms and also Infernal Summit. Let me see if we get anything else different in here. Yeah, they're pretty much similar. So if you're doing Infernal Summit and Lost Realms, you might as well do Labyrinth. And that'll supplement everything you get. You also get these soul stones. Alright, let me just finish this up. So that's pretty decent stuff that I got. In addition to those rewards at the end of the season, you also get a ranking reward. In this case, I get 12,000 more crystals and 346 fame for coming in rank 544. So all in all, the rewards are pretty decent. They're pretty comparable to those other game modes like Lost Realm and Infernal Summit and Wretch Gorge and Mesa and Lava and stuff like that. So it's worth playing. The Labyrinth game mode is open every 3 out of 5 days. So it'll be open for 3 days, then it's closed for 2 days, then it opens again for 3 days. So it's in that cycle. So you have plenty of time to get it done, to get some runs in, and to build up some rewards. And you don't even have to play through a whole season to get some rewards. If you just open up the Labyrinth and move your character one space, you'll still get 100 fame just for doing that, and some crystals. I'm not sure how many crystals you get, but so it's worth it. Alright, so looking at the Lost Realm, or looking at the Labyrinth, it's a similar lineups, but except you have what, 9 spaces you can fill up instead of 5. And if you die, like I'm going to die right here, just like Lost Realm, you can pay gems to bring your team back. I don't recommend anybody do that. Just simply go to another team, and in this case it should be an easy fight. And once I beat them real quick, like I said, very similar to Lost Realms, going head to head. You get your same little map, same everything. Now I ran out of stamina. As you see, I can't go to the end, so every time I win I get some more stamina. I get 5 more stamina, which would allow me to have enough to keep going from battle to battle. So now that I won, I got some more stamina. Now I can go and fight this goblin, and that's where I'm going to get basically the crux of my rewards. So there are 7 goblins that you can face, 7 different type of goblins, and each time that you increase your level, then the difficulty of the goblins increase. By the time you get to like the 10th level, these goblins are impossible to beat. So what I would do is try to farm these goblins from the 1st level to maybe the 10th level. When they become impossible to beat, then use the refresh. You get a free refresh card or whatever button. I would refresh, then I would start off from level 1, and then that way you can fight the easier goblins again, and you can get you know, you can get more rewards. So you double up on your rewards by using that refresh button. Alright, so let's start. Hungry Goblin. This is a slowdown goblin. You use the same tactics that you use for that slowdown demon, archdemon, or any type of slowdown tactic that you have. So I'm going to lead with Harpy Queen, slow him down a little bit, and then stun him with Sasquatch. You know, now we got all the slowdown, other slowdown heroes and debuff heroes that kick in. I even got Ice Demon in there, and that's it. And he's slowed down. He's not going anywhere, and we're going to take his health down all the way down to 0. So Hungry Goblin, use that slowdown method, and it's easy peasy. Alright, next up we got the Greedy Goblin. This dude, you just go straight DPS, just crit resist heroes. That's why I got Val in there. That's why I got Rockno in there for the crit resist. Got the heals, just straight up DPS, no Pumpkin Duke. You know, I'm gonna lead in the front with Sasquatch just to get the stun in, because my Sasquatch has revitalized, And then you can also use Medusa for that. You know, you don't have to use Sasquatch. And then everybody else, all my DPS people in the back, and you just slowly wear him down to 0. That's the strategy for this one. Just straight up DPS. That's it. Alright, so next up we got the Violent Goblin. This is one of those kind of annoying ones. This one could take forever at the later levels. And your heroes are key. You're going to need some buffing heroes. You need heroes to rev up that Pumpkin Duke and have that Pumpkin Duke rev everybody else up. So drop order is also key. You can start off at any Harpy Queen. So I'm going to drop my Anubis first, and then my Golem, wait a second, and then everyone else. Brush off that Succubus, because Succubus is going to be the determining factor if you win or not on this. Those Harpy Queens take very little damage, so you need Succubus to attack their max HP, and Succubus basically kill them very fast. Whereas if you don't have Succubus, it could take you a minute or two just to kill one of these Harpy Queens. So make sure you have your Succubus in there, all your buffers, and some DPS. It's kind of like I have. Just get a mixture of everything, and you should be fine, and you should make good time. Alright, so now we got the Jealous Goblin. This dude, he's like you gotta be debuffing this guy. So Violent, the last one, you had to have buffing heroes. This one you gotta have debuffing heroes. That's why I got Harpy Queen, I got Artica in there, I got Sasquatch. Anything to like slow them down, slow down their attack speed, slow down their movement speed, just to buff them in general, you know, along with Pumpkin Duke and Cupid, and you should be fine. You know, make sure you have your Phoenix Pet, just any type of debuffing thing, and you'll get through this one no problem. So the Lazy Goblin, this is another very easy slowdown goblin. I don't even think I'm using slowdown on this, but this is just a slowdown goblin. I'm using a lot of like Medusa and other heroes, but you know, ignore the heroes on this. Just lead with a tank like I'm leading with Rockno, and then just slow them down. That's it. Or you can do what I'm doing right here. You can just kind of debuff them with Artica and do some DPS and just a little bit of everything. But if you just want to just get through this, just do the slowdown method. Lead with a tank, put all your slowdown heroes behind him. He rushes towards the tank, you slow him down, you kill him. Easy peasy. So then we have the Angry Goblin. This is one of those stun lock goblins. It's kind of like Boss 3. The only thing is he does auto proc, and he can kill your heroes when he first initially runs out there, so you might have to do this a few times to get that stun lock in place. But bring out all your stunning heroes. See, I even got Thunder God. I'm going old school. I got Vlad, I got Harpy Queen, Creation, all these heroes that will stun you. You can also throw in Medusa or somebody like that who they don't stun you, but they actually you know, could stop you in your tracks. That's why I got a Sasquatch. But anyway, as you see, once you get the stun going, once that stun lock goes, then it's over. You won. And the last goblin we're going to talk about is the Smug Goblin. I hate this goblin. This is my least favorite. This goblin, you're only going to get 1 tick of damage no matter how hard you hit him. The only way you can change that 1 tick of damage is if you have Blade Shell. With Blade Shell, you'll be able to deflect full amount, but you're going to need heroes that are very fast and strong and have a lot of DPS and could do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. That's what DPS is. So, you know, we got Gunslinger out there, I got Revenant out there, I got all the heavy hitters, you know. This is a good time to break out the new heroes like the Dove Keeper and the ones like that who hit real fast and real hard. But anyway, this could take forever. Yeah, even at the earliest stages, this is going to take the full 3 minutes to beat him because you're not doing that much damage. And although he's not really that dangerous, like he's not going to kill your heroes, it's just frustrating because you're sitting here staring at the screen for 3 minutes and nothing's happening. So hopefully you get this guy early in the labyrinth and not later in the labyrinth, because later in the labyrinth, I would say after like level 7, it's just going to be impossible to beat this guy. So anyway, that's the strategy though. You just have extreme DPS heroes, extreme fast heroes, heroes that do the most damage that you can think of in the least amount of time, so they can get those extra hits in there. Alright, so that's my personal strategy for beating those goblins. I think everybody pretty much does the same thing that I'm doing. I looked around and I saw on Reddit that somebody had a giant farm with a lot more detail, and basically it was the same strategy that I've been using. So I think it's pretty much the way to beat these goblins. So you just gotta go ahead and start farming these guys and picking up those extra resources, and you should be good to go. So anyway, like I said, this was by request. I've been asked to do this video, so I'm just trying to piecing it together real fast. But that's about all I have to say about the labyrinth, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.